Hello, Tamara here from Postcat Crafts. Nice of you to join me today. I would like to show you my other book that I've made using the Tonic Studios new collection called Memory Book Maker 2. This is a die set that you can make various size albums with, ranging from the sizes of 8 by 6 inches, which is the biggest one, and down to the smallest, which is roughly 3 by 5 inches. These are rough estimates. It's just really to give you an idea of the sizes that you can make. This one here that I've made here, I've used one of the smaller pages, which is this one here, which measures, I can never find which measures, there we go, oh maybe not that one. And it measures roughly, this one is roughly 3.5 by roughly 5 3/4 inches. Again, this is just a rough guide just to give you the idea of the sizes. They also come, so you get the pages, which is this die here, and then you get the layer with it. So this is your mat. And then you also get the layer die to go with it. So it's this one here. So they fit beautifully together like that. So this would be your page, your mat, and then this would be your layer on the top. Okay, it's just such a beautiful concept. It really is. I was asked to join Tonic Studios design team, and I've been paid a small fee to make these albums up for you, and they have given me the tools, the supplies, the dies to make the books with. So just to inform you of that. So let's get started. All of the dies that I've used have come from Tonic Studios. Quite a few of them were my own that I've purchased, and a few of them of what I have had to showcase these mini albums with. And I must say they are really good, and we were just given the dies. We didn't have any of the packaging with them, so it was just a case of, here you go off and have a play. And this is what I've come up with. But I must show you, I did show you in my last video, but I must show you this on here. You get the spine, which is this here, and you can create, there's 3 pages on this, but you cut these out twice, and then you can stick them together. You can then get your 6-page mini album, which I've used. But on these the spine, on the die, I don't know if you can just see here, you've got some little notches, and these emboss onto your card that you cut. And I've wondered, what are they for? I didn't really have an idea of what they were for until I got one of the die. I'd cut one of the pages out, and I thought, well, how am I going to cut them down, because they're obviously all different sizes. And then I looked, and the notches are actually what you use to give you a guide of where to cut them. So if you can see just here, there's a notch. So you would trim that off there on that side, and then you would trim off that side, and that then gives you your perfect spine. Really pleased with that. So that's explaining that. So this is my cover, and I've again used some of the Tonic dies to create the flowers, this one here, and then the rest are just mulberry flowers that I had in my stash. I've then beeswaxed them using melted beeswax, put some mica powders over the top to give a bit of a shimmer. I made this book band with just some leather that I had, offcut of some leather that I bought, and then I just added a buckle, a few eyelets, and then on this I just used, it was a book corner cover on there that I just clamped onto it so that it neatened up the edge. So right, let's get started. So we open our book up, and I created this one. I created like a gatefold card, album on this one, just because I thought it was a bit different. So sorry, I get back into shot here. Let me just pull you out a little bit. Oh, that's going in. Let's pull you out. There we go. We're getting there slowly but surely. There we are. There. So I just moved this out of the way, and that as well. There we are. So the butterflies I've coloured using the Nouveau hybrid ink. Use some crackle paint over at the top. Put some oil paint then over the top of the crackle, just so that it brings out the crackle a little bit more. You might be able to see it a bit on that one. There we go. So they just give it's just a bit more of a vintage feel. On the side, I've just put a little charm with a tassel, just to add a bit more bling to the side of it. You open it up, and this is the inside. Now these have been left blank because they're going to be added to later, but I just really wanted to show you what I've done so far. So this is my album. So we can start with this side here. Now this side here, I've used some seam binding that I've coloured. I've spritzed with the new Nouveau shimmer spray. If you hold on a moment, I'll get the actual colour, which is just here, and this colour is called Turkish Rose, and that's the colour. That's the new Nouveau sprays. So you just shake it up and to get the shimmer going, and then you spritz your seam binding, scrunch it up, dry it, and then you get this lovely well, I suppose this lovely colour. Now I've also added into this the new Nouveau shimmer powder, and it just then gives, you just get a different tone as well. But I'm going to do a video on how I did that again after this video, so I'll be very busy today. So this is, we open it up, you've got a tag there that pulls out, that you can write or journal onto. And then again, I've just used my magnetic snaps on them. And then this one, you open this side here, and I've just used another of Tonic's dies. I will have a list down below of all the dies that I've used in my video. I've used quite a few, so, and it's really difficult to say them all. So what I'll do is I'll list all the dies down below, so that you can see which ones I've used. And again, these ones just pull out. Now also in the collection are some of these cut out words dies that you can use. Now these come with quite a few different words, and these are them. So you get, there's like a Polaroid pocket that you'll see later in my video. So there's that there, and then you've got some words that cut out, and they're really good. So you've got love is, believe, new baby, always, on this day, adore, remember, and celebrate. So they're the words that you can cut out, sort of your tags, of your, well, whatever you'd want to cut out. Now what I've done is I've cut it out of my tag and then coloured behind so that it stands out. There we go. This one says adore. I've also used some glitter on the words as well, so you get that glitter feeling as well. I haven't done on this one, but on another tag in the book I have. So that's that. And then this, I've used the Nuvo Sparkle pen, the clear one, over the top of this tag just to add a bit more sparkle. So that's that page. Let me come on to this page here, and another tag. Now this one I've used, there is some, I think they are called tabs and paper clips. So these are the tabs, and there's a few different styles. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different styles of your tabs, and a paper clip die included in that as well. So I mean, you could use this as your mermaid tail or a fish tail. So it's got, this one's got little hearts on it as well, so you could maybe put your scales on there. All sorts of, it's got lots of possibilities. So that's my tag there. I will have to say, these stamps that I've used here, the sentiments, are from a company in the UK called Mama Makes, and she's just starting out, and she's been going for a few years now, but her stamps are gorgeous. So remember that, Mama Makes. It's they're really lovely. So then this is the middle of our book, and I've just created like a flap that you can open up. I've used one of the ATC die collections to create a little focal point there, and then this is the Polaroid pull-out that I was talking about, and then this is where I've put the bit of glitter onto the Love Is. I don't know if you can get the glitter in this. I'm hoping you can. Hoping it's sparkling for me. And then this is another of the ACT collection that is already out, but it just fit perfectly into this, into the Polaroid pull out. I just thought it's brilliant. And then that's another one of the tabs that I've used there. Then coming on to this side here, again another one of the words. This one is remember, and another tag that pulls out there, and then we turn over, and then there's another one that says on this day. Again, I've used the Nuvo Sparkle pen on the top of that. This one here, we need to just undo our ribbon, and we have another flap, like a secret one, where you can put some journaling on the top there. Another tag that pulls out, and inside here as well there is space to put extra photographs. I've just put in another one of those fold out type little books that you can journal on, put different photographs, etc. And then this one here is another flap that flaps open. Again, you can put some photographs, journaling, memorabilia. This tag just comes out and it says on this day. And I think this, I really hope that Tonic Studios do some more of these sentiment words, because they just go so lovely. And then this one here just pulls out again. It's just a little pocket that we can put some extra tags in. And then this one I've left kind of blank, and so that you can either put some journaling at the top and there, or some extra memorabilia. And then it all closes up, and you use the book belt to keep it all closed. And then on the back is my stamp. I love this stamp, I really do. On the back, which says tomorrow altered and created especially for you, and made with love. So that's my book. I hope you've liked this video. I've kind of gone quite quick on this. I've didn't really want to hang about, and because otherwise they get far too long. I will write a list of all the dies that I've used, just in case you're interested, and because they are very good. They're very versatile. You can you know, make your mini books, you know, I suppose your limitations is your imagination, so it's, you know, you can make whatever. As I say, I've made a gatefold mini book using mine, and it's worked out really well. I think next time I'm going to try making a bigger one, a bit more durable. I've just cut a piece of grey board here, just so I've got more rigidity, if that's a word, and there's a bit more stability to my album. And yeah, so I really hope you like it. Please leave a like and a comment, and if you would like to, please subscribe. It would be wonderful. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.